I actually have told people every single person on the planet needs a Karatbars account. There is not one logical reason to not have this account.
Well, everything in my life is down to Harold Seitz. I can't say any more than that.
He's got the biggest heart of any human being I've ever met.
Harold Seitz is one of the most generous, caring, loving, giving, spiritual men that I have ever met in my life, and I will follow him to the end of the world. I'm with him till the end. I think Harold's heart is bigger than this world, and I love how he just keeps giving and giving and giving and giving, and he always, always, always looks at how he can make a difference in the world. And his company's not the best company in the world, but we're going to be the best company for the world, and we're going to go out and change the world and make a difference. We're going to go from success all the way to significance, and that's because of his great leadership.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of news today for you. The people, they know me from 2011. Everything what I promised you, I did it. I did it.
Banks, exchanges, and gold mining companies will unite with one goal: to create the gold independence world, which will bring stability and prosperity for everyone.
What I will present you is the real facts, the real future for you, for us all together, for us families, and for all generation, for next future, for next 100 years and more.
Whatever you have in your pockets, forget it, because we have a better one. We have our own operating system.
We invented the first voice over blockchain smartphone.
I'm looking for the freedom from the system, freedom. And it's very important, the word freedom. Everybody has the right to be free, to be free. Gold is freedom. Gold is freedom. If you have gold, you have money.
Harold Seitz is an extraordinary human being. He is first of all, just an incredible person.
And he's not only a tremendous, good, loyal and straightforward person, but also the best CEO I know on this planet.
Wir haben bewiesen, dass wir unsere Worte halten und es noch eins drauf tun. Und genau so werden wir unsere Worte bewahrhalten und das alles mit Fakten, wo ich auch heute bewiesen habe und genauso auch bestätigen in die nächste Zukunft.
It's incredible. I mean, it's magic. Just a lot of love, and that's what makes this so special.
All right, family. Good morning, family. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Thursday morning? This is your brother Supreme Max streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, and we are live from our home base headquarters office in Central Florida. That's what we're streaming live from. So we're going to get into this today. This is going to be very exciting, very impactful, and very informative, that we're going to break this out because the question has been asked: what is a new millennium banker? Not so much how to become it, but what is it? So let's get in. I want to get into this because this is a phrase that me and my business partner, my wife, my brother Leon 1X, and the rest of our team, we kind of put this together because this is really what we are. We are new millennium bankers. I'm going to get into what I mean by that and how, and then we'll explain to you how you can become one too if you want to. So please make sure you like and share this out, family. And make sure, if you're not watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you are watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and click the notification bell so you can get notified every time we go live and we bring to you the signs of money, the signs of business, and the signs of warfare. The signs of everything are the signs of money and business is what we need to get an understanding about right now, because as of right now, the American ecosystem, the central banking system is collapsing right in our face. But we're not going to talk about the collapse today, right? But tune in tonight for Separation and Independence, which will be aired, and we will be streaming live 12 hours from now at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Separation and Independence. We're going to go into how strong is your foundation? Can you survive? Right. But let's get into this topic here. But before I do that, family, I just want to give y'all a little cursory, a quick history of my journey into the entrepreneur field, which led me into becoming a new Millennium banker. Right. All right. In 2016, in October rather, right? So approximately 4 years ago, 2016, I was doing bad. You know, I didn't have anything. I didn't even have a car. You know, I was living with my father. You know, I was just doing bad. I was just, you know, I'm not going to say the calm that we say in the hood, but, you know, I was doing bad, right? But anyway, as I'm doing bad, I did have a desktop. I did have a computer, and I was able to do some research and do a lot of looking for jobs. As I'm filling out applications online, you know, stuff you to pop up, work from home, online business. So I clicked some of these links and I looked at some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of scams out there, a lot of stuff that don't even make sense. Talking about you get paid if you do this, click here, you know, just a whole lot of foolishness like survey, all that. So I took a look at all of that stuff, right? Why? Because while I'm struggling with a criminal background, being a convicted felon, I can't just get a job even though I'm qualified. I got certificates, certifications in a lot of fields: electrical, HVAC, brick mason, advanced typing. What else I had? A certified custodian, right? So, but still, with my background, I still couldn't get a real, you know, good job that not just as far as that pay a lot, right? That was, you know, I couldn't get nothing that was paying over $10. You know what I'm saying? So the longest job that I had in 2017, I was making $11. Then I eventually went to $13. But then I eventually got fired. But in the midst of me getting fired, I became my own bank. Now, at first I started off, I became my own bank and got into network marketing because I was introduced into something called cryptocurrency, which we will go more into this Saturday at 10 o'clock Eastern PM Eastern Standard Time with our Future Money Show. We're going to go more into the power of cryptocurrency and why you need to get involved in it, right? So I got introduced to that from a sister that's out of Trinidad, right? She introduced me into it. It had some affiliate marketing program or commissions attached to it. I didn't have the funds to get started, but I was doing a lot of study in network marketing and cryptocurrency. This all I was studying, right? Right? Other than besides my spiritual study, right? So boom, I'm involved in that. You know, I couldn't get the money to get involved into that crypto or whatever, but I'm listening to professional network marketers, black professional network marketers that are millionaires. People like Brian Bean, people like Holton Buggs, right? These are the type of people I was listening to back then, right? Watching their YouTube and listen to the auto. And I'm like, Lee, you might have made $1 million from phones, just building leverage, getting people to get a product. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that's where it's at right now. You feel what I'm saying? Because I always wanted to dress like this. You feel what I'm saying? I felt like I was going to get involved in something in my career as far as being an entrepreneur, as far as making money, was going to allow me to dress in a suit and tie, suit and bow tie all day, every day, right? I wear what I want to wear. So boom, that was network marketing, affiliate marketing, boom. Then something happened in March of the end of March 2017. At this time, I had a job, got fired, making about $8.50, and then boom. But I'm not going back into the streets. I'm not going back to the streets, right? So you follow me? I'm not going back to the streets. So family, I'm just gonna, I'm dealing with trying to stay out of the streets, but I'm trying to do it legit. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to provide for my family, provide for myself legitly, and leave the drug and leave the streets alone, right? So boom, as I'm doing that, I got inboxed by a brother, right, out of New York, who is a Muslim as well. But at this time, we were just Facebook friends. We didn't really know each other, right? And he inboxed me, and I can remember his exact words to me. He said, "Hey, brother." Hi. He said, "Assalamu alaikum, brother." You know what I'm saying? He said, "Man, you look like a sharp cat. You interested in making some money?" I said, "Man," I greeted back, wa alaikum salam. I said, "Absolutely." Like, he might be on this stream right now as we're talking. He is on the stream, brother Vincent Muhammad. I said, "Absolutely." Right? But just so happened, I didn't have a job at this time, right? And I had just got a car about 2 months before this. So I had just got a car, so I'm looking, right? I was able to sit down right then and watch the video. And he introduced me into a company called Carrot Balls International, right? That's headquartered in Stuttgart, Germany, and founded by a man named Mr. Harold Sykes. So boom, when I seen it, me being a student, let me listen at me closely. Me being a serious, real student of the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan, I already knew that gold was money. Now, it wasn't on my mind to pursue getting gold at the time, because I'm just trying to get on my feet, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't on my mind to get it, but I knowing by studying him, listening to him, following him, that gold was money. I knew that. We're not talking about jewelry. That's cool. I growed up with jewelry. I growed up with gold rings, gold chains, gold necklaces, and all that stuff there. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the gold that produces the jewelry, where the jewelry comes from. And we're talking about bullion gold. So I knew that, right? So boom. Then in 2016, he did a lecture in Tennessee State University in Nashville, Tennessee, called Business is Warfare, and he actually pulled out an ounce of gold. So I knew gold was money. And I knew that the Moshe Muhammad, his teacher, also had been teaching us that gold is going to be the new medium of exchange in the future. So when he sent me this, I'm like, man, I'm like, getting paid to save, no requirements, no obligations, no nothing, right? So I'm like, wow, this real? I'm like, boom. So I just did some fact check, you know what I'm saying? Did whatever little research I can do or whatever, just to make sure the company was legit, that they ship out their gold, they pay their commissions, right? And that's what they do. And been doing this for 9 years, right? So I joined. But at the time I joined, I didn't have any money to get in the gold, and I didn't have any money to start the business. I like, we have business packages where you really like franchise into Carrot Balls, right? So you can market it however you want to market it, as long as you stay in the bounds of the affiliate terms and conditions, right? So boom. So it's just like marketing or McDonald's or something, franchise or something like that, right? It just you got to get it out by word of mouth, and you don't have a walk-in store. You're not a mortar and brick type of business, right? So boom, but the product is gold. So boom, I got a job not that long after that. So I building up. I get paid a nice check. You know what I'm saying? I work by 70 hours. I at this time I'm only making $11 an hour. I get paid good, right? So but these 5 weeks or 6 weeks, it took me to actually franchise into Carrot Balls International, meaning get a package. I was, I had to stack my money, whatever, in the third like this, but I was planting seeds. See, it's all about what up here. So I was planting seeds. My grandma died, my mother, you know what I'm saying? She died in April 2017. I had seen my family in years, right? I haven't seen that side of my family in over 7-8 years. I haven't seen them, right? We come to the funeral, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm a Muslim now, they all Christians or whatever, but we come to the funeral, you know what I'm saying? We was in a little country town outside of Birmingham, and I told the family that with the younger generation of us, I told us, my cousins, I told them, I said, y'all don't find it mighty funny. Nobody in our family owns a business. They were just looking, they just like, nothing, and it's still like this today. I'm like the only one, right? And none of them have joined me on this journey, right? None of them. And I talked to pretty much every last one of my cousins, right? Not one of them has even made the account. Not one of them, right? This is just a journey in the lifestyle in the life of an entrepreneur, right? So I'm planting seeds. I'm like, hey, but I'm planting seeds, letting them know there ain't nobody business on this in the third like that. My grandma had a house that a lot of us, was the house that we went to for Thanksgiving, Christmas, the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Because my grandma was very religious because she married a man, my grandfather, who was a pastor, who was a preacher, right? So, very religious. So they stuck to the religious tradition of the Christianity and all of that, right? Y'all growed up under that banner, right? So the house that we used to have all these meetings in was going on the foreclosure because the deed had a lien on it, right? Because my grandma took out a loan on the deed and didn't pay it back. So I talked to my auntie and my uncle. Now I talked to my auntie, but her and my uncle, who was her brother, was the ones who, could get the house, right? But when I talked to them, they were like, she owed X amount of dollars on it. I think it was like 10,000 on the house or whatever. We're gonna let it go. You know what I'm saying? She took the loan out or whatever. We don't have it. So we're just gonna let the house go or whatever in the third like that. Let the bank get the house or whatnot. So I'm like, why we just gonna do that or whatever like this? So my auntie and my uncle, my grandma had 4 children. My uncle, the oldest, then my mother, then my auntie, and then they had a baby brother. Now my mother and the baby brother are passed, right? They are dead. They are deceased. So they are only 2 siblings living from my grandma. She only had those 4 children, right? So I'm trying to talk to them like, why are we gonna do that? We just let the house go, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. They let it go. Boom. Talk to them. I talked to them, my uncle and my auntie, about the business, joining me. Just support the business. Support the business by doing what? Get you some gold. They ain't do it, but anyway, to make a long story short, I was planting seeds. So then in May the 11th, 2017, I finally was ready to get my package and launch my business. The plan had already been laid out. The foundation had already been laid. I already knew what I was going to brand my organization, which has now evolved into Forward Money Network, right? And we got started. And out of the people I was dropping seeds on, there's only one person that's still with me to this day that said, man, look, I'm going to run with you. I'm going to build with you. I'm coming in with you. And that's the co-founder of Forward Money Network, Brother Leon 1X. Out of everybody, out of all my homies, all my friends, everybody, you know what I'm saying, whether it's the religious family, the real bloodline family, this is the only brother that said, man, I'm finna build with you because I want some gold. And we've been here doing this together for this long, right? Going on 4 years, we've been building this brand. And now we have a international global organization that is growing. And now we're advancing because we are with the visionary, Mr. Harold Sykes. But we also understand that his vision really don't come from him. He is just a man to bring this about, right? Because we are always taught that Allah, God, always knows where to place his message. So we don't believe that nobody does anything on their own. It's either Allah's permissive will, active will, or his permissive will. So we're saying by his active will that Dr. Harold Constantine Sykes, Mr. Sykes, the man that wrote this book, The Future of Money, is the man to bring and make gold the new medium of exchange. We believe that, right? Wholeheartedly. So we're with him 100% because we are with the vision that was taught to us and told us from the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, who Harold Sykes probably don't know. He know about him. You better believe that, right? He know about him, and he might have read a book or two. Fall of America, Message to the Black Man. You never know, right? I wouldn't doubt it if he had read one of these books or whatever, right? And he definitely know who the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is, right? So we believe and we are with him. But now we are transitioning to have more, to experience more freedom than Karabal was already giving us. Now, a lot of folks have fell out and jumped out the boat and all this here in the third because why? They are not equipped for change. They are not equipped for evolution. You follow what I'm saying? See, when you're evolving, things is gonna happen that you don't quite understand at the time it happened. When I converted myself and changed and not converted, you can say that, but when I changed my mindset and start thinking like a God and start studying myself, trying to master myself, a lot of changes happened. I had to cut people off, right? And it's still to this day. Like my old partners and friends and family members in Birmingham or whatever, now that I done moved to Florida, I barely talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I love them, care about them, but we can't talk because they are not on a conscious level. They are still feeding their mind with trash. They are still feeding their mind garbage. I don't feed my mind on that, right? I don't feed my mind on that. But this is what they feed on. They don't want to. They don't have no discipline, right? And they don't want to submit to nobody to discipline themselves to better themselves. See, man, when you take on this change, family, you're gonna have to submit and get away from some of your old habits, right? So it's no everything that we do, we're following somebody. You can say, I don't follow nobody. Yeah, you do. Like they say, Money Mayweather. He said, I don't follow nobody. I'm a leader. What? Come on, man. You ain't the first boxer. You ain't the first person that had Rolls Royces and all this stuff. You ain't the first person that said what you just said. You ain't originated nothing. You follow what I'm saying? Now, he's unique. He's one of the greatest boxers ever, right? In his weight class. But he ain't invented nothing. Y'all follow what I'm saying? Not putting our brother down. Love the brother. You know, I love his swag. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just saying this for an existence because he said this before. I don't follow nobody. And a lot of us say that. I don't follow nobody. Well, family, to be a great leader, you got to be a great follower first. To be a great teacher, you got to be a great student first. So somebody's going to have to become your teacher, your mentor, your trainer, your leader, before you can really lead men, black men, with the condition of our mind right now. So if you don't know how to do this, if you haven't never submitted to a teacher, submitted to a master, submitted to a trainer, submitted to a mentor, right? Submitted to another man that has did greater work than you, has greater experience, has accumulated more wealth than you. What's wrong with that? Why would I feel bad about submitting to Dr. Harold Sykes and following his vision when he has produced a system and has put out more wealth into the world, more real money into the world to the average person in the last 9 years than anybody else on the planet? Why not? You talking about a man that started Caraballs with 35 million euros of his own money? So he don't need my money. And then he just trying to show me how to protect my money, how to keep my money, how to grow my money, how to get off the job. But anyway, so that's why I got started, Made a Living, family. And we started this. I started with $500. Brother Leon started with the same thing, right? A couple of days after I got started with my business package, he got started at the same level. And we're accumulating gold and we're pushing it, right? I went full time about 7 months later. So I haven't had a job, a punch in, clock in job. I haven't been an employee since January of 2018. And I remember me telling my coworkers, because I had a night job at this time at a warehouse, getting paid $11 an hour. I worked there about 2 months. I would have worked there. I ain't even worked there 2 months. It's about 5-6 weeks, rather. It wasn't even a full 2 months. I wouldn't have worked that long there. I would have worked longer, excuse me, but they had me working nights. But I was missing all of my Nation of Islam night meetings, right? So I had to quit. You feel what I'm saying? But at the midst of me quitting, we stepped into the cryptocurrency spill. Now, this is February 2018. January, I quit, but I already know it from the announcement because we had a freedom celebration January 2018 in Las Vegas, and Harold Sykes told Mr. Michael Dalco, told Mr. Ty Best that he was about to create billionaires. Billionaires, right? Why? Because folks at Caraballo was already millionaires, so he had already did that, right? But he said now he was about to create billionaires, right? So we launched a cryptocurrency called KBC that was at the time bagged by gold for 1/10 of a gram was equivalent to 10,000 coins. Then it went, by the time we got to 2019, July the 4th, it was 100 coins to 1 gram gold. So we had Golden Independence Day, and we went to Vegas. I went to that event, and we converted 100 of our coins into 1 gram of gold, physical gold that they gave us, right? And then they gave us some more cryptocurrency because we launched another one. But some things happened, not talking about the history of that. But I just want to let you know what a new Millennium Banker is and where this journey come from. So let me get to the main point. What is a new Millennium Banker, right? A new Millennium Banker, family, is a person that gets paid, that gets interest off of gold, wealth, assets. Accumulate assets so you get interest from it, right? We have cryptocurrency, massive cryptocurrency portfolios where a lot of us is going to be multi-millionaires when our coin go to just $1, right? Don't let it go to $10 or $100 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If it go to $100, some of us are going to be billionaires overnight. It's going to be a blink. Y'all think it's a long journey, but it ain't even long waiting 2-3 years for that. That's not even long, right? So that's that. We got cryptocurrency portfolio, massive, right? We getting gold, so we got interest coming off the gold. We living on this. I'm just telling you how to be a new Millennium Banker. We got cryptocurrency trading, where we got a robot, a crypto robotic, a crypto automator, right? That trade cryptocurrency for you. You just got to put the crypto there and then let it trade, and we're gaining about, I think they say about 2 to 10%, right? Every month. You can learn how to trade yourself, but the robot gonna do it for you, right? It's an expert thing, and it's a system that do it for you, right? We got that. So we get interest every month from cryptocurrency that's working, money working for us, and we not doing nothing, right? We don't even have to monitor. We don't even have to learn it, right? You just buy the robotic system, and then you put you some cryptocurrency on the exchange, connected, boom, you get paid. Now you get interest every month off of your crypto. This is what the traditional banks do outside of crypto. They do this with assets and with loans, right? They live off interest. All right. So I'm just telling y'all, well, you want to be a new Millennium Banker, this is what it is. All right. So let's look at it. We got gold going up in value. We got cryptocurrency that's the gas to a full ecosystem, right? That's a full ecosystem that's finna start going up in value quickly, fast, right? Real fast. We got cryptocurrency automated system that trade cryptocurrency for us, so we get about 2 to 10% every month off of the crypto that we put on these exchanges, right? We got another coin called the V999 that is a stable coin that's backed by, each coin is equivalent to 1/10 of a gram of gold, 1/10 of a gram. We are going to sell this coin. We're going to turn a lot of our gold reserves into the coin. We're going to sell the coin into the market. Every time the coin moves, we get paid a 0.02% on all the coins we got. No matter if you got 100, 10, 10,000, 100,000, 1,000, whatever your number is. Every time it moves, you get paid a 0.02%. Right? All right. Now, our team, when we built the network, we've been building this for going on 4 years, be 4 years in May, right? A little over 3 years now. We've been building this, right? So we got team members that's gonna get the V999, put their V999 on the blockchain from our team going 10 generations deep. Some of us don't even got teams going that deep yet, right? Going 10 generations deep, we're gonna get 0.02% off of their V999. Y'all following this? Okay. We have a debit card coming out. That's a crypto debit card. We're going to get paid, I think it's a 0.02% from the debit card every time our affiliates get the crypto debit card. What is the crypto debit card? Meaning they can just have crypto on the card and just swipe it. Instead of having to go to the exchange and cash it back out in the cash. No, now we can go and spend it, and the system going to convert it into cash to the merchant. Y'all ain't hearing us. This is new Millennium Banker stuff. So when we saying new Millennium Bankers, join the Forward Money Network, this is what we talking about, and become a new, not just your own bank, become a new Millennium Banker, because the banks right now don't even operate like this. So what we're saying is, family, when you're dealing with the V999, imagine that you got paid every time somebody swiped the MasterCard. Imagine that you got paid whatever the fee was. It can be a penny. It can be 1 penny every time somebody swipe it. The MasterCard is getting swiped millions of times per day globally. Now you got a stable coin, and the crypto traders always move their profits into the stable coin. So the number one stable coin today is Tether, which is USDT, but it's paired to the dollar. You feel me? It's paired to the dollar. And that coin generates 20 to 40 billion dollars in volume every 24 hours. But it's paired to the dollar. So we know about the dollar is not stable, right? So what's going to happen a year from now? How much volume will the V999 be producing when the folks realize that this is a coin that is gold, and it get audited every 30 days? The gold is going to be in a vault, and they're going to send an expert auditor in there every 30 days to put down on record how much gold is in the vault. And for every coin on the blockchain is going to be 1/10 of a gram. And we're starting off with a ton. That's like 1,000 kilos. But Mr. Harold Sykes said he got a vision in the next 10 years, 5 years, for us to have 10,000 tons on the blockchain. Family, this is new millennium stuff. So you got to be willing to accept change. If you're not willing to accept change, family, you're probably going to die broke. You're probably not going to live a good life. You got to be able to change. This is information which is truth. It's going to change you. It's going to put you in the valley of decision. Should I get down? Should I not? So it's going to change you some kind of way, because now it put a thought on you. Now some of y'all is going to be waking up in the middle of the night thinking about what I'm saying. Play this back. Listen to it again. Share it out with your family and friends. Right? Share it out with your associates. Share it out with your co-workers. Share it out with your employer. Why? Because if you get in and then they get in, you're going to benefit from what they do for themselves. There's never been a system like this. Never. Never. For the people. Just like how the Federal Reserve, the international bankers rather, every time the dollar is printed Every time a dollar is spent, they get paid. Every time we pay taxes, they get paid. So this is kind of us in reverse, because this is for the people. What we're doing is for the people. And I forgot to mention, this gold standard bank that y'all see behind me, that was created by Mr. Joseph Hikes, the last man who was talking in a foreign language at the end of that video. He multi-billionaire. He started the gold standard bank, but he said that it was our bank, right? Some of us, a lot of us, already got funds into it. Y'all ain't hearing this. This is new millennium banker stuff. So this is what a new millennium banker is, family. We don't work, we wealth build, we network, and we're doing this all over the world. I'm talking to a team member today, this morning. He's in India. He's in India, and we was FaceTiming off of WhatsApp, trying to get his account right, trying to get his purchase to go through. Y'all hearing this? He in India. Y'all don't understand what this is, man. This is new millennium stuff. New millennium banker. This is what a new millennium banker is. We are walking bank. And we got devices to protect our digital assets. We got these devices that the world ain't never seen. And the laptops, for y'all that been waiting, the WIM laptop is on the way. I can't wait till we's available to order them again. I'm gonna run and order me one of them, two of them, because my wife got to have her own, but she can't be on mine. You hear me? So she got to have her own. Family, this is what, but we already got the phone and we already talking over the blockchain. Our crypto wallet, if we want to put it here, is already here. It's already here. You see how I took this private key out? This is the vault. This is where the info at. I ain't nothing on him this one. I haven't put nothing on him, but I'm just telling you this how it works, right? But these are cellular phones, smartphones, with the blockchain tied to it. So when you work over the blockchain, you are decentralized. Go look up the word decentralized so you can get a better understanding on why you should want one of these phones, must have one of these phones, and get the laptop when we make the laptop, when we let you know that the laptops are back available for the public. So with that being said, family, don't forget, tune in tonight, Separation and Independence. How strong is your foundation? Can you survive? Family, and I probably would keep doing multiple streams about this. What is a new millennium banker? So family, get with the person that led you to this stream. They probably already doing what I'm talking about. They probably already a new millennium banker. But if you want to become one right now, this is immediate. We bringing an immediate solution. You want to earn cash next week, not next month. If you want to earn cash next week, and a percentage of what you earn or what you earn, it's all determined on what you do with the opportunity or with the account, how aggressive you want to be. If you want to do that next week, you want to earn, you need cash, quick cash, fast cash. You need it. Not saying you're going to be rich overnight, right? But if you come with us, because we finna go starting Friday, September the 11th, starting this Friday, we finna go into a 90-day run, 90-day blitz, all the way to the end of the year. Matter of fact, we're going into a 100-day blitz, because we finna run this all the way through December to January to 2021. We finna push hard like ain't never been before. So if you wanna change your financial situation in the next 90 days, if you want to be able to be in a position when you can quit your job, go to that link, family, join the network, Get with us because we finna run. You got our full support. My senior partner on here, my sponsor on here, my wife full time, my senior partner full time, my sponsor full time, brother Leon full time. You got all the support you need when you join Forward Money, family. With that being said, family, we'll see y'all on the next live stream. Out.